Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Eric Brown with Daily Manna for your soul. Happy Friday. I pray the Lord is blessing you real good right now. Just want to bring you a word of encouragement, a word to help you along your way. And today that word is there's more where this comes from. Can I tell you, the Bible promises us that our God will supply all our needs according to his riches and glory. That means that the outside forces of this world has no bearing on God's supply to you and me, but that God will deliver right on time. Can I tell you, I'm reminded about Elijah over there in 1 Kings chapter 17, how God has directed him to go down to a place called Zarephath. And there God said, I have prepared a widow woman to take care of you. I want you to understand something about that. A widow woman in those times normally was poor. A widow woman normally in those times barely had enough for themselves. And surely God did not send him to a rich widow, but he sent her to just that, a poor widow who barely had anything. What she had was just enough, so she thought, for her and her son. Watch how the story unfolds. Elijah saw this woman that God had prepared for him to meet. And he saw her, asked her for a cup of water. She went to get the cup of water, but on the way to get the water, he asked her to bake him a cake, to bring him a cake. And she said, I don't have a cake. And she said, all I got is a little bit of oil. I've been holding on to this. I'm going to take this, bake a cake for me and my son, and we're gonna lay down and die. Oh, I want you to understand that Elijah began to do what prophets do, and that's speak a word from the Lord. And Elijah spoke a word to her and said that if you go home and do what you said that you were gonna do, take your flour, take your oil, and bake a cake for you and your son, but bake me a cake first. Bring it back to me. And God said that I will cause that oil and that flour not to run out for as long as there's no rain in the land. And that woman, she looked at what she had and she began to understand something, a principle of God. And that is that God is not a one-hit wonder. Oh, what God has done before, he can do it again. And there is more where this comes from. And she ran home and she went on and baked that cake. And she brought back a cake for Elijah, and her and her son ate. And they ate and they ate because the oil and the flour did not run out. She was able to prepare food and they were able to live through the famine. Oh, somebody better get that. There was more where that came from. I want you to understand for you today that even though you may be going through some tough times, and if God has supplied you anything, if God has done anything for you, all he wants you to know that there is more where that comes from. If God has given you any type of blessing, he wants you to understand there is more than where that comes from. God wants you to have a confidence in him that he'll give you daily bread, that God will give you blessing upon blessing upon blessing upon blessing, that God will supply all your needs. The Lord is your shepherd, and you shall not want. And that, look, and God is not a man that he should lie, but every word that God has spoken shall come to pass. And if God said that he'll supply your needs, he'll supply your need. If God said, I'll be Jehovah Jireh, the God of more than enough, the God that provides, oh, that's just where he'll be to you. Be encouraged today. Oh, continue to walk in the sunshine of the Lord, because he is guiding your path and he will supply all your needs. Look, if something that was said here today on this YouTube channel blessed you, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's free. Go ahead and subscribe, then hit the like button. Let us know you're out there. Leave a comment. We love your comments. And then hit the bell for notifications that you'll be alerted to new videos as they come out daily. I want you to get this, though, that God is blessing you right now. God is blessing you right now. God is going to see you through right now. God is going to supply all your needs right now. Oh, whatever you need from the Lord, there is more where that came from. I understand that. Be blessed in that. Peace.